Hey, beautiful Pisces, how are y'all doing today? We are going to do the full moon in Cancer, one of your sister signs in the water. In this full moon in January on the 17th at 6:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please double check your own local times. We're working with the cold moon, wolf moon, as it's called in the tribes in North America. In Cancer, and that brings up emotions. It can bring nurturing, caring, which is what you should be doing, nurturing, caring. It is winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the southern hemisphere, but for what's considered the cold moon and the wolf moon, that's based on the winter time, and so that is a time of nurturing, caring, going within, releasing. Full moons are times to release what does not serve us, right? Or completions. What did you set out as an intention in the new moon in Cancer back in July? So these are the themes that you want to be thinking about at this time. Some ideas for rituals. If you write down things that no longer serve you and you want to release that, you might take a loving, caring bath or shower, have some rose quartz crystals around you, throw rose petals or lavender, scented rose oil in the tub, if you are able to take a bath. You can dab it as I am right now. I create my own little love oils, essential oils. It's a blend. And so with that, I also put on my heart, on various chakras, things of that sort, that it brings in a smell of roses and lavender. It's like getting that big, beautiful bouquet from someone that just knows you so well, loves you, could be your partner, twin flame, soulmate, whatever. And that first smell, because roses in particular don't always have a scent. There's only certain kinds that do, but there's just something about that really intoxicating rose oil that when you add it with some other ingredients that just turns your world rosy pink, right? Warm, nurturing, caring. So it's not only caring for self, caring for others, caring for our community. So if you can get that... do sort of a cleansing of yourself, and then you might want to have a tea, hot cocoa, whatever it is, to center. Take some rosemary, rose, white sage, whatever that you have, or you choose to use incense if that works for you. Do a little smoke wash to cleanse your space. And sit with a journal or a piece of paper and, receive the nurturing energies of the moon. Recognize what has completed in your life in these 6 months. And then go ahead and release what no longer serves you. I mean, that is most times what we associate the full moon with, right? So we're going to get right into your reading here. I'm a full moon baby, born right after midnight, so I tend to love some full moon energy, and I will energize my crystals if you have any in a windowsill or outside if the weather's temperate, and also put some moon water out. I work with moon water quite a bit, and I'm going to do a separate video on a variety of different ways to use moon water. You can also put it in your bath. If you did any moon water in Cancer, new moon in Cancer, and you saved it. I can't remember if that was like a big moon. I'll do new moons if there are eclipses and things of that sort. I'll stick some water out there too. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Look at how beautiful that is. Bring love. The beautiful water bearer there. Okay. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Now, if you're on the cusp of Aquarius, they also receive this new moon eclipse. You may want to check into that. And also check at the time of the year that the new moon eclipse is happening. I don't have it in front of me, or I would tell you. No, I didn't get the next card. Since this is general, Please check out your rising, your moon and Venus signs if this energy doesn't feel like what's going on in your life. Remember, this is coming full moon energy, but you should start to feel it. We're also still in, okay, thank you. Meditate and contemplate in your sign, new moon in Pisces. There you go. And nothing will come of the situation, the void of course moon. Okay, that's an additional energy here. We'll see if anything comes forward with that. So what I was saying is that we have Mercury retrograde when this full moon comes in. Remember, dot the I's, cross the T's, double check communication. With communication and Cancer being love and nurturing and healing, you may have some messages regarding that. There might be some energy that occurs in the time frame with all that going on. And Venus is still retrograde. So remember, if you're connecting or making any decisions about love, new relationships, changes to your current relationships, remember that Venus, who rules love and money, is retrograde. So you may want to, with Mercury and the full moon, just be cautious is what I want to say. All right, so our first thing, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Again, you can check when this new moon is occurring. It is a beautiful energy, air energy that's coming in here. But remember, this is the full moon in Cancer, some of the things that you're dealing with. But you can go look at these time periods to see if you have anything planned in that moon energy. Also, you might have an Aquarius in your life, and like I said, might be on the cusp of you. Whatever you're doing, bring love. We need to do love. This is Cancer's story all wrapped up in one. Bring love with this nurturing into all that we do. Whatever the situation might be for you. Expect powerful change. That new moon eclipse, whatever that sign it's in, it doesn't matter. When you get this, there's changes in your life that are happening quick, happening around this full moon. Also, again, in any new moon eclipse time, whatever you might have that you've planned for the year, things might be happening. You might get answers. When we release things or we've completed things, we're now in a new cycle, right? So we did just set all these intentions. Things may have sped up for you very quickly with this eclipse. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, thinking, Neptune and Jupiter, I believe, are still in play in many ways. Jupiter is in Pisces, right? So that expands your thoughts, expands good luck and fortune, can expand the negative as well. But Jupiter in general is a planet of good luck and expansion and abundance. So but with your Neptune energy, Pluto energy here as well with Pisces, you are thinking, you are going to be in your thoughts, in your feels. This is you. Meditate and contemplate. That's you. You're always going to be in that space. So we're going to see what the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards will bring to expand the energy, and then we'll pull some tarot to get some deeper meanings. So don't, hold on, because it's not a theme yet. And then nothing will come of the situation was the void of course moon. If you do follow the moons, as I said, being a full moon baby, I do use moon energy quite a bit. Obviously, the name of the channel is the Moon Supply Company. So when I see the void of course moon in those hours, and I'm not a astrologist in any way, but I will. I have an app, look at what the moon situations are, work with those energies, and if there's a void of course moon, I schedule around it. I schedule around the time that the void of course is, or I don't make any new decisions in that time because the moon is void. There is no energy going this way or that way, and that's what this is saying. Nothing will come in of a situation. We'll see what that situation is, but for any of you that follow that's a good course of action when you see that there's a void of course moon. And you can go online, and there's all sorts of moon charts that are free on Google, and different people that give them to you, so you can see when the void times are. I mean, I've gotten to that point where I will check all the voids for the upcoming month when I schedule appointments. You know, because I want to work for the best energies for everybody around. I definitely don't want to do something that's in a time frame that's not going to be beneficial to all of us, right? So the Art of Manifestation cards, these are the Moonology Oracle deck by Yasmin Boland. This is the Art of Manifestation. Ground yourself. Bring love into the situation. New beginnings with this expect powerful change. Yeah, isn't that? And a new moon eclipse, of course. Have your voice with that meditate and contemplate. Yes, listening to yourself. Speaking out. Knowing what you want to say. Jenny Florence, Art of Manifestation deck. Oracle cards, actually. These work extremely well with new moon or full moon or any moon readings. In particular, Jenny does a lot of work with moon energy, so you check her out. I love this deck. Where is that Void of Course? You got something for the Void of Course? I don't feel like this is for everyone. I feel like this is like a side message. I received that also in the Aquarian. There was like a sub-message, a secondary message there because we were dealing with duality. Oh, wow. Saying yes. That's beautiful. Love that. Okay. So, bring love into the situation. This is one of the energies you're working with in the moon here. And to that, we get an expansion of this called Ground Yourself. This card is a request for you to literally ground yourself. Go outdoors, take off your shoes, find somewhere where it is safe to stand barefoot. Imagine roots growing and your feet, out of your feet, traveling into the soil beneath you. Anchor yourself with nurturing energy of the earth. If you're in your Pisces feels, okay, or you're overthinking something, you're not quite sure how to handle a situation, feeling a little spacey, you know, you're bringing love into whatever environment that you're working with, and you're not quite sure how to go about it, or it's such an overwhelming emotion, especially with Cancer. We're cleansing. Things can pop up. Venus retrograde. The best thing you can do is to take that breath, right? Take the breath. Go outside. If you can, as this card said, to literally go out, put your feet in the grass. If that's not a possibility, I often will just go out for a walk and breathe and be in a park, a forest, a nature trail, even out on a back deck, you know, if that's possible. But any time to go outside, sit, get outside of yourself and connect to Mother Earth's energy, not only to release, again, full moon, releasing, but also to absorb the energy of the earth and spread love. So bringing love into the situation with grounding yourself. You know, I often will go out every morning. Not often, I do go out every morning, and I light incense or Palo Santo or whatever it is that I'm called to bring. And I go out and thank the universe, and I thank Mother Earth and my angels, the elements, the directions, things of this sort. And I spend that just few moments of meditation in gratitude and absorb that energy from the earth to start my day. You know, from the sun, the light that's coming down, but also from the earth, because we need both energies to be aligned, right? So this is just beautiful, especially if you're bringing love into the situation. Are you thinking of adopting? Are you thinking of doing something different? You know, Venus in retrograde, I ask you to double check that, but I never want to stop someone from being in a situation of love. Whatever and however you want to show love, whether it's that universal love in the morning or whenever you or at night, as you say your blessings and your gratitude, your prayers at night. But for whatever reason, I just got this feeling of adoption. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Adoption of animals, children, maybe bringing your parents home into your home, someone who's in need, and you're bringing love to the situation. What a beautiful gift you're giving. I also ask you to just ground and make sure that this feels right to you. You're coming from an anchored space, not from a quick reactionary space. Again, that won't resonate with everyone, but there's a message there. Expect powerful change, another energy. So you're dealing with big energies here, Pisces, and a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's a new moon eclipse and new. So something might be happening for you around the new moon, the next one in February. This card indicates you're about to begin a new chapter of your life. Shed, release, and cleanse. That's extremely typical of a full moon energy. Let go of any obstacles, inner or outer, that prevent you from engaging fully and moving forwards. The time is right for a fresh start and a new beginning. The universe supports you in your growth. So you're being called right now to let go of anything in this full moon that's you need to release for whatever that might be, with work, relationships, personal habits, whatever, so that you can receive all of this powerful change that's going to be coming to you. And these new beginnings happen every day. You wake up, it's God bless, it's a brand new day. It happens on the New Year's, on the Chinese New Year coming up. You have the astrological New Year in Aries. You have new moons. There are all sorts of new beginnings every single moment, really. Be open to that. Beautiful. Meditate and contemplate, another energy that's around you in this full moon. And this is your Pisces sign, right? So another new moon there. New moon in Pisces obviously will always have great energy for you. But the additional energy that we have is to have your voice. 22, which is a master builder number. You may want to check that out. Is there something that you need to say? An inability to speak out can leave us with feelings of hurt and resentment when we create a kind of internal energetic roadblock. Voice your feelings to yourself or write them down. It is time to release the past. Full moon energy here. There's really something telling you to sit with yourself, meditate, contemplate what it is that you want to release. And then when you do so, speak about it. Whether that speaking is to someone or to yourself. One of the rituals I also use after the smoke wash is I will then sit and write down, what comes to me as to what I need to release. A lot of times I know immediately, it's in my head. You know what? Using this energy to boom. But you might need to spend some time with that and figure out what that is for you. Now, this nothing will come of the situation void, of course, but yet saying yes. What are you waiting for? The answer to your question is yes. This is really conflicting here. And notice this was a card that popped out. It might not have been part of your reading, but I'm going to put this aside and we're going to go and pull the tarot. I'm going to get some clarification on this. You know what? Before I get clarification on this, I do want to pull another Art of Manifestation card and see if there's a different message. I feel like they have yes, meditate and contemplate. The saying yes is there. As a matter of fact, that's what I was just told, that this belongs in your new beginnings and releasing. Say yes to those things that you've been thinking about that you just haven't voiced. Your gut knows, your spirit knows, your I am present knows, and sometimes you have to, sorry, too many cards, you have to bring it to the forefront, right? Give yourself permission to do that. Now's the time. Feel into that energy. Beautiful. As I'm working with these cards to get a clarification. We'll see if we get one. If it doesn't, walk away. There you go. That's what was meant to be. As I was doing the cards, the oil was coming up in. So this is for a very few of you, but there is something where nothing will come of this situation. Now, with the Cancer, it could be a relationship. Maybe you've been contemplating whether or not this relationship is for you, whichever relationship that may be. With Cancer being love, nurturing, could be family, could be your soul, someone you thought might be a soulmate, twin flame for you. The additional energy for this void, of course, moon is walk away from the situation. When we face a challenging or unhealthy situation, it can be hard to let go and move on. Sometimes we stay and hope that someone else will change, or perhaps we are so fearful of the unknown that we remain in the safety of the known and yet toxic situation. This card validates your entitlement to leave, walk away. So for those of you who are in that situation, the full moon is going to shine light on that, saying nothing's going to come of it. Have the strength and walk away. Everything else here is about new beginnings, meditating, saying yes, being in love, having your voice. This isn't going to be for everybody, but it is for a few of you. And I send you healing energy and love, because it's not easy to make that decision. Okay, Pisces, let's get some tarot clarifying here. This is the Dreams of Gaia. This will have some additional archetypes and some beautiful energy cards. Wow, okay. We have desire, bringing love. Is that passion? Is this the desire you have to change your situation, to be in love, to send love out, to find something to love? There's that desire in there with the ground. The crone, expect powerful change. Very strong female archetype. I will read some of the bullet points for you so you understand the crone. The crone used to be like a negative thing. People would always be like, hags and witches and crones. But in reality, these were healers. These were strong women. Crone, male or female, doesn't matter, but this is a feminine energy. This would be someone that has gone through childbearing years, but yet she's still powerful. She has great wisdom. She is the one that affects and makes change. She knows who she is. She's very independent. So you can tap into that powerful change energy with the crone. Wow, beautiful. We have here the Eight of Earth. Sorry, I'm flipping cards. Eight of Earth. You know, meditate, contemplate, have your voice. How beautiful is this? You know, this is receiving abundance. This is being in a place of abundance. I'm going to read a couple of those bullet points for you. And yeah, for those of you who this is a relationship with, nothing will come of the situation. The Two of Cups. I'm walking away. Yeah, that's definitely a relationship thing that you got going on there. Water energy, your energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah, bottom of the deck with that. The Five of Swords. I just wanted to see what that was. Five of Fire, that fighting, Five of Wands, fighting amongst yourself there. Battle. Yeah, that's not pretty. I feel for you. I don't know what that is, but for those of you, you might want to comment if that's you. Like, you know, this is moon, universe, spirit energy. I never want to tell anyone anything. Get help if you need it, you know, for those that are in that situation. Okay, so our beautiful Gaia has spoken to us, and we have some lovely messages here with desire. Ground yourself, figure out what it is that you want. Desire, passion as well. And I will read a couple of the bullets just so you understand. So there are stages of life that we go through, and there are lessons that we learn, and that's what it shows in this deck, in this book, more than anything. And so, you know, it isn't just about the Fool going through the arcana with the major energies and then the minor energies and the lessons that are learned, but it's also tapping into your universal self and figuring out life as you go through this journey. Tapping into more than is what I was just told. Desire, wants, dreams, ambition, goals, price. What price are you going to pay for this, right? Manifestation, consequences, and selfishness, right? So sometimes our desire, we don't care. We want to go after it. The grounding yourself is really what's going to anchor you so you come from that place of love, right? Your desires, your wants, your dreams, your ambitions. Goes along again with these new beginnings and the powerful change that you have coming up. And you'll be in this crone energy. You can tap into this crone energy to help you understand this when it happens. And the crone is feminine power, fearlessness, authenticity, individuality, independence, new purpose, freedom. It can also be looking at your shadow self. You know, don't be afraid to look at those things that you want to change. But in this case, with the powerful change, you know, moon energy from the goddess Selena, you know, the goddess and grandmother moon, as I often will refer to her, there is a feminine energy, and Cancer in particular. So you are tapping into your divine female energies to, you know, not be afraid of whatever these new beginnings are, what you're manifesting, what you need to release and let go to bring in the new. Because the full moon and what we release helps us get to that next new moon phase. It's gorgeous. I'm going to go with the 8 of Earth. Give you these bullets here. Well, like I said, growth, manifestation, accomplishment, success, abundance, wealth, and appreciation. So in this case, you've said yes, you had your voice, you meditated and you contemplated, and it's going to bring you fruition. It will manifest whatever that was that you meditated, these new beginnings that you were able to tap into, what you were able to say yes to. Wow, that's gorgeous. I love this card, it's so pretty. All right, so we're going to take some final messages here and get those from our angels and ancestors. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. Let's see what we have here. I did shuffle these, but I'm going to do this again. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Wow, there you go. Meditate and contemplate. Say yes. Mountains, stand your ground. Here is this ancestral and angel energy coming into those who have that situation where they need to walk away. Surround yourself with protective energy. Again, like I said, get help, ask for guidance, whatever this may be for this alternate energy in the full moon. For those of you that resonated with. Again, it won't be for everybody. Oracles, wait for the important information. You know, you meditate and contemplate. And expect powerful change, right? With the new beginnings and the crone. This oracle coming in, you will know in your meditations, in your quiet times, in your grounding times, those thoughts will come to you. That spiritual download, if you will. Your I am presence, higher self. Angels, winter, take care of your needs. Yeah. Ground yourself. And we are, like I said, in the northern hemisphere, we are in winter. It is a time of winter, you know, to stop, reflect, rest, recharge, plan. You know, if you harvested the abundance in the fall, you're prepared to sit with the winter to recoup and heal as we go through this next stage. You know, things seem dead, but the roots below are working. They're drawing that energy. The animals are hibernating, you know, but they're resting. Getting ready for all the work. No, it's too many. Thank you, though. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Ooh, I feel like that's what that super new moon eclipse. Someone may be around you that's, you know, a healer, spiritual advisor, who can be there to guide you. All right, last one. Spring. See your seeds grow. There's that manifestation for all of these new beginnings. Your desires, you brought love into it. You came from a place of centeredness with grounding, but you also really heightened the new beginnings and the powerful change from a place of love. Nothing can go wrong when you come from that place because it's authentic to you. That is the center of everything. That's the key to manifestation and the law of attraction, is to come from that love space. Feel what it is that you want to bring into fruition, whether it is, love itself, a relationship, your twin flame, or if it's abundance, a new home, family, pets, whatever it might be, the community, the earth. You feel the energy, know the energy, speak it in the now, and that's how you align and attract to that frequency, which is gorgeous, and you've come from a place of great wisdom and knowledge to tap into these new beginnings and the powerful change. You've said yes, you've contemplated, you listened to your voice, and now you're reaping, along with this 8 of Earth, these seeds that you've planted, very likely in the new moon in Cancer from before, or even as quickly as your intentions that you may have set just a few days ago. Or it could be years in the making, because as you come to this full moon, if it wasn't 6 months ago, it could have been something you've been working on, and you reiterate every season, every moon cycle, this is what I want, this is what I'm working towards, this is what I'm releasing, and it's coming. The universe has said yes, you're saying yes, the seeds are here, manifestation and abundance. It's beautiful. Well, Pisces, I hope you've liked this reading. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. It's absolutely gorgeous. I look forward to talking with you soon. Until then, love and blessings.